by thanking the Congresswoman. It means a lot when you take something on like this, especially for someone like me. I haven't been in political office. I've run for an elective office. To know that there was someone like Nikki. I worked with Nikki when she was in Congress on family economic issues multiple times, small businesses, and Nikki was there. She was there, she was strong, and wanted always to do the right thing, to get information. What could she do to be helping people back here in Massachusetts? And when I was first making this decision about running for the United States Senate, one of the very first people I called was Nikki Tsongas, and she was very encouraging, very supportive, and gave some very good advice, and then was the first to endorse after I announced. And I just want to say, that really means a lot. I appreciate it. I also want to say how much I appreciate all of you coming out on a beautiful Sunday afternoon when there are surely other things you could be doing, that you would come here to be here. I appreciate it very much. I hope I got to shake almost everybody's hand on the way in and to say personally thank you. If I missed you, catch me on the way out, because I plan to stand by that door. Now, this is a working meeting, so here's sort of how the pieces I think are going to work. I'm going to talk a little bit about myself and why I'm in this race, just so you kind of got it all right in front of you and from me. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about the campaign and how I want to think about this going forward. And then I'm going to introduce our field director, who's the one who actually puts you to work. That way I get to be the good cop and who tells you how you got to get out here and work. You know, as Nikki said, I grew up in a family that very much regarded itself as middle class, but we were pretty much hanging on by our fingernails to that kind of description. My father, when I was growing up, he sold carpeting, he sold fencing, he ended up as a maintenance man. My mother had stayed home with the kids until my father had a heart attack. And after his heart attack, time off from work, medical bills piled up, we lost the car, and my mother went to work at Sears answering the phones so we'd be able to make the mortgage payments. Everybody in our family worked. That's just how it was. All three of my older brothers were in the military. It was something about our family. My oldest brother was career. He did 288 combat missions in Vietnam. My second brother, construction worker, a member of the crane operators union. For the years he could get unionized work. He operated a crane when he could, a shovel when he couldn't, but was always out there working. And my third brother, the youngest of the three boys, started a small business. And when that one didn't work out quite like he planned, he started another small business, because that's what guys who do small businesses do. Me, I started working when I was 9. It was a fortuitous set of events. The family across the street had a new baby, and the new baby had colic. And that meant that for 35 cents an hour, I could go rock that baby while Mom and Dad went off and just sat in a coffee shop. I loved it. I got rich from the point of view of a 9-year-old. I started waiting tables when I was 13. And I got married when I was 19. As Nikki said, I graduated from a public university. I just want to stop and say, let's hear it for public university. Yeah.